fun.
Talk and rock.
The Big Dumb Fun Show.
Thanks for hanging out with the Big Dumb Fun Show. We're online at BigDumbFunShow.com. If you've got answers, we've got questions.
Absolutely.
What was that, Rena? What was your question?
I always have questions.
Lots of questions. Send us an email to info@BigDumbFunShow.com.
It was fun. Welcome back, Richard Kelleher and Jackie Campbell with Park University. Welcome back to the show.
You gotta say Campbell or something.
Yeah, you gotta make my name
You
simple.
can't say hello.
Humble.
Got my name down.
Humble. But welcome back to the show, guys. Talking about the Park MBA program, whatnot. You said something because during the break we were trying to convince Rena to forego this silly wedding idea.
It's so silly.
And just get the MBA because that's going to help you out more.
Yeah.
In the end, right? And you said to that.
You could do both.
Yeah, you could do both.
Well, I just have to graduate April 27th, so I have to take 33 credit hours by April 27th.
It could be done.
So we need to make this happen real fast.
Write a check to Richard right now.
What year?
You made a good point though.
This year.
with the MBA.
On the registry, she could add. People could donate money to help you for
that
your
was my
credit
point,
hours.
which was also good. But I was talking about your point, Jackie.
Right, I said an MBA degree is not going to leave you, divorce you. You don't have to train it. You don't have to worry about what it's doing on Saturday night.
That's right.
It is yours.
And you said it's not going to cheat on you.
That's right. It's not going to cheat on you either.
Yeah, and that's a fun point. It's like you can
it's
invest
not gonna
this.
make you children. It's going to be the best thing you've ever done.
I'll propose it.
This is an investment in
propose
yourself. This is an investment in yourself, and the wedding. Who knows? They come and go.
That's an investment in the wedding.
It's an investment in a wedding
and a nice fun weekend.
There's an open bar and an elephant. Get real. No, but we're talking about the MBA program, and Rena had some questions actually about the 4+1.
Well, I mean, I just saw that starting in the fall of 2013, you have this new introduction of a 4+1 MBA. What do you mean by that?
Well, what it basically is an undergraduate degree, bachelor's in science, and then you would do an additional year for an MBA degree. What we do is we validate some of the classes in the undergrad that would count at the graduate level.
So that's if you were just starting out and you were pursuing, you wanted to do both at the same time? Is that right?
Well, it wouldn't be at the exact same time.
But in a nutshell, you can get it all over with in 5 years.
In 5 years, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, because
shaves a whole year off.
That's awesome.
From traditional, how undergraduate to be 4 years and a graduate degree to be 2 years.
Most importantly, while I got you guys here, is there any sort of degree out there that you could bring in some guy, maybe like an engineer of some sorts, to help me figure out how to make some coffee on the damn coffee maker over there? Right before we got into it, I'm trying to make some coffee, and I inadvertently shut down the whole place. It should not be that hard.
Well, maybe you need an MBA degree.
I do need an MBA degree.
He needs
maybe it's the hat.
His undergraduate.
I need to get my undergrad, and then I'm going to substitute teach.
Well, then
I'm wearing the hat because
would be perfect because in 5 years you could have your master's then too.
I really wish they would have had this when I went to school because this is it's so ideal because I'm the type of person where I have my bachelor's. I've been out of school for a couple years.
She graduated.
And it's really tough for me to go back to school and get to master's, and I really wish this was there for me because my friend, and she's actually talking about sport in KC, she calls me Dr. Meta because I was in school for 6 years just getting my bachelor's because I kept changing
She majored in modeling. It's not even a real... it's not even,
she's cute. So.
Yeah.
Rena, if you're seriously going to do that, there are four key principles you probably want to think about doing. Meet with an advisor, first of all, to make sure you're at the right school in the right program that's going to be suiting you and not the school. We're very cautious to make sure that the decisions for the degree are strictly yours.
But if somebody goes to you, Richard, and says, I have a feeling about this, are you ever going to steer them away from Park, though?
I typically will not try to talk anybody out of the field they're in. If it's a major we don't offer, I won't try to talk you into something that we offer. We'll go in and look for resources, places that we can send you to get you the program that you want.
Well, how about people that they go to high school, they come to college, and you start with your general electives that actually don't know what to do or what they like? How do you advise them?
Those 4 steps. Get with an advisor. Get an early start on the process. I think a lot of people just get too late of a start. Then when it comes down to doing the financial aid and the scholarships and everything, they're behind the power curve on getting those forms in. So that's the third thing is get your FAFSA, get your scholarship forms turned in.
Yeah.
And then send in your official transcripts, not just people fax us transcripts. That's not the way. They email us stuff. That's not the way. The best thing to do is go to your previous schools and send us official transcripts where it goes from the school to the school. That way we can get started on a degree audit for you and start getting situated to where we can best advise you.
Now, is the tax time the best time to do the FOSFA? I heard. Or it's easier
well, for the
or
following
whatnot.
year. So, like, if you just did your taxes this year, or for last year, obviously, then that would go for starting in the fall of 2013, and the FAFSA would be good until the spring or summer of 2014, depending on when you started.
Okay.
If you go to the FAFSA website, there's a student help guide on it you can print out. And I recommend that to everybody to go and do. Even if you're not even thinking about school anytime soon, get a feel for that process.
It's a very daunting process. I mean, but you kind of take them through it.
That's why
I think it's a little intimidating.
Staff.
For somebody like myself, where I haven't been in school since
and doesn't know how to
the
read.
1800s.
That's why we have the advisors we do that they can help guide you through a lot of those processes. We really want you to just focus on the academic part of college and not be so stressed out over the scheduling and the money and all that stuff that goes on behind the scenes. We want you to be able to come into the classroom, focus on the academics, and do your best academically, and let the rest of it fall onto the advisors and the staff at Park.
So that's what Park does. You guide them through everything. So all they have to do is focus on school, and they can come to you for pretty much anything education.
And they can come to you downtown if they want to, which is awesome. So when it comes to the once it gets to let's I guess kind of skip ahead.
Sure.
When it comes to okay, now what's Park going to do to help me get a job?
We have career development services at Park University that are second to none. They do resume, they assist with the resumes, they'll help you with your cover letters. They'll even set up a lot of the mock interviews so they can come in and work with the staff and see yourself on video to make sure there's some things that you can identify in video that maybe you're not knowing. That you're doing these things by just kind of doing
like
it
I should have wore pants.
Yeah. Pants is always,
They know schools that need substitute
at
teachers. Maybe
They always said make sure your belt matches your shoes, but not that you should wear pants.
There's more nowadays. There's a lot of social rules, if you will, to going and interviewing. So I think one of the main advantages for people going to Park University, if you think about a school that may say we do job placement, that's a little bit hard for a school to be able to say that nowadays. And so what we can do is best prepare a student for that.
What's going to be the first step? What do you go? How do you do it?
Basically, again, meet with the advisor. Okay, get an early start. Those are probably the two key things.
Call you up, make an appointment.
They can contact us at Park University. You can go to www.park.edu, go to our landing page.
Okay.
And then kind of navigate there from whatever program there is.
Park.edu. Richard, Jackie, thank you guys so much for stopping back by again, shining some light on this. Rena needs to get started on it, and I need to find some way to fix the coffee maker. Thank you very much.
And you need to learn how to read,
help you with that.
Aaron.